Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. So I guess there's a little confusion out there in America to what religion Barack Obama subscribes to. This was his goal in the beginning, to confuse everybody about who he really is. Barack Obama in his campaign, said he was a Christian. The fact is, he's a Reverend Right Christian. He found his Christianity through Reverend Right. So Obama is not a Muslim. Obama, unbeknownst to a lot of people, was born a Muslim. He was born to a Muslim father. So automatically he's a Muslim, no matter, according to the Islamic religion, if you're born with a Muslim father, no matter what the religion of the mother is, you are a Muslim. You are a Muslim. So he was born a Muslim. But see, a Muslim, being a Muslim, could not get Barack Obama to where he needed to be. So Barack Obama is a Islamic sympathizer, basically, and he has chosen to follow Reverend Wright's version of Christianity, which is Black Liberation Theology, which comes from Liberation Theology. Cohen's took the Liberation Theology is basically a Marxist perversion of Christianity, is what it is, where it's the government and the religion working together, to undermine the rights and to oppress the people, and to create a reformation within the people that they're sacrificing for the greater good, through God, because God says you should. Barack Obama, what did he say? He said that I have a core set of values that I believe need to be advanced, and his individual salvation depends on our collective salvation. That's liberation theology. That's Marxism. That's collectivism. That's what that is. So he's a Christian, but he has Muslim sympathies. He's sympathetic to the Islamic plight. Because you have to understand liberation theology. It's all about picking an oppressor and the oppressed. And U.S. imperialism is the oppressor of the world. So Barack Obama, with the help of his religion, has wrapped his arms around the people that U.S. imperialism is oppressing, which is the Muslims, the Mexicans, the blacks, basically anyone of color and anyone who's poor. So they wrap their arms around these people. And they use these people as a platform to push forth their political agendas, which is, communism, to tell you the truth. Now, the reason why people are confused, because Barack Obama wants people to be confused. Because Saul Alinsky told him, you cannot go in there. Listen, this is what Saul Alinsky. If the real radical finds that having long hair sets up physical barriers to communication and organization, he cuts his hair. If I were organizing in an Orthodox Jewish community, I would not walk in there eating a ham sandwich unless I wanted to be rejected so I could have an excuse to cop out. You can't go in there and tell people that you're an Islamic sympathizer. You can't go in there and tell people that you're a Marxist socialist or communist. If you want to lead the free world, the United States of America. You go in there, you tell them what they want to hear. You start from where the world is, it says. As an organizer, I start from where the world is, as it is, not as I would like it to be. That we accept the world as it is does not, in any sense, weaken our desire to change it into what we believe it should be. It is necessary to begin where the world is if we are going to change it to what we think it should be. That means working in the system. If he's going to change this country, he needs power. I mean, if you're going to change this world, he needs that power. And the only place you can find that power to change this world is working inside the system of the United States government and controlling policies, foreign policies, domestic policies, whatever. And that's what they're doing. They're changing us within the system, okay? And they're using his religion because his religion is about liberation. And remember, liberation theology is based on oppressor, oppressed. So they're wrapping their arms around the oppressed that have been oppressed by the oppressor, which is U.S. imperialism. So they're hastening the fall of capitalism to destroy U.S. imperialism for world communism. That's what they're doing. What did they... So black liberation theology was created by Cone. Was invented by Cone. And he said the reason why a lot of black people go to the Muslim religion, Islamic religion, is because they can't find, Christianity does not represent their blackness. So because Christianity is about forgiveness, it's not about retribution, and it's not about, it's about forgiveness. Islam, there's elements of retribution there. And in liberation theology, it's all about retribution. It's all about payback and redistribution of wealth that they feel as though the oppressor has stolen. So they're going to take that wealth back. And this is what they say about the wealth. The primary task of a revolutionary struggle is to solve the principal contradiction on the side of the people of the world. It is the oppressed peoples of the world who have created the wealth of this empire, and it is to them that it belongs. The goal of the revolutionary struggle must be to control the use and the wealth of this wealth in the interests of the oppressed peoples of the world. The key there is the goal of the revolutionary struggle must be the control and use of this wealth. So really all this is about is gaining power by using the plight of the poor and so-called oppressed. The people who the oppressed that they're talking about are oppressed by their own government or by their own religion. It has nothing to do with U.S. imperialism. But they're using these people. Black liberation means revolution, according to the Weather Underground. This was they're all about black liberation theology too. This is all combined. This is all one revolution. Saul Alinsky, Cloud Piven, the Weather Underground, these people are still in existence today, and they're working within the system to destroy us. What is the relationship to the struggle for black self-determination to the whole worldwide revolution to defeat U.S. imperialism and internationalize its resources toward the goal of creating a classless world? It's using the plight of these people as your, as your platform. And who could be against, helping the oppressed people of the world? No one. So it gives you a moral high ground. That's why all these useful idiots, that's why it's all wrapped in emotion. These useful idiots are following them. They just want to help. No, they don't. They've been oppressing these people, especially the African Americans in America. They've been oppressing these people in order to get everybody on their side to go along with this fundamental transformation of America from capitalism to world communism. Obama was born a Muslim. And they say that you can never leave the Muslim faith. So, has he really left? No. God bless America.